everyone? How's it going? Thank you for subbing and sharing my content. I'm at 940 subs. Sorry about the background. I had to change my setup because I need the window since it's boiling in New York City. Either that or I'll die. You can tell by my hair, even though it's so dark, I kind of look like a shadow Pokemon from Pokemon Coliseum 2, I believe. I can't remember which Pokemon Coliseum it was, but I definitely look like a shadow Pokemon. It's kind of cool. Either way, Jake Lucky. Jake Lucky is a journalist who covers content creators and esports content. He does a pretty good job. I watch his YouTube content and everything. Anyway, this happened about, I think, last year. I remember Optimus did a video on this. In long story short, this kid who purchased all this expensive equipment using his winnings from Fortnite tournaments and content creation had his stuff smashed by his dad. I forgot what the issue was, but apparently, like, he was in the middle of a tournament. His dad called him out for something, and he refused because he was in the middle of something, and then his dad went and smashed everything he owned, which, that's great parenting 101. You don't respect your son's time or what he's doing, so instead of, like, talking to your son and getting through the issue, you decide to go full Hulk mode. Heck, I shouldn't even say Hulk, because even Hulk would be more understanding than this, and just smash your stuff. Like, I've had my parents be angry at me before, but they never went as far as to smash, like, hundreds, probably thousands of dollars of my stuff. So yeah, this is pretty crazy. But Jake Lucky reached out to this kid and apparently replaced everything that he lost, and unfortunately now the kid is using that gift to sell Fortnite hacks. So here's the video.
Nice, bro. Nice. Like I hate my dad, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like, he just, like, smashes all this shit. What the fuck?
I'm with family right now, man. Make it make sense to me. I can't freaking win, okay? Make it make freaking sense.
So, yeah. Look, I understand his frustration, but at the same time, you kind of... It's not... How do I put this? Basically, when you give someone a gift, you can't really determine how they're going to use that gift. For example, if I was given a Razer controller by a fan, if I wanted to sell that controller on eBay, I'm free to do it. Is it a shitty thing to do? Absolutely. I do believe in valuing whatever gift that's given to me with the same level degree of the person who gave it to me. Like, if someone gave me an ugly tie, I'm gonna wear the tie. Like, yeah, it looks ugly, but it was given to me. Like, I respect the gifts that are given to me, but again, yeah, it also feels very shitty. Like I said, like, if you do something nice and then this happens, it kind of makes it more difficult for you to do another nice thing in the future because you're always going to remember when this happened. So essentially, it's just a really terrible thing to do. Like, and again, there are two sides to every story. You don't know what this kid's going through. Maybe he needs the money. You have no idea. Like, maybe he's going through a difficult financial situation and he needs this cash. Or maybe he just, he probably saw what cheaters make in terms of making hacks and all this stuff and wants to get a piece of that pie because these guys make bank on this stuff. But at the same time, you're also kind of setting yourself up for termination in terms of all these websites. Twitch definitely has a hard ban hammer against this. If you're caught cheating in video games, you are instantly banned. Only multiplayer. Single player, no one gives a damn. But multiplayer games, yeah, if you're caught cheating, you're almost instantly banned. I'm not sure about YouTube, but definitely it is a rule on Twitch. So you're running the risk of losing your account if they find out you're doing this stuff. Also, it just makes you look bad. Like, yeah, gaming communities are polarizing. For example, when it comes to trolling, they tend to be, indifferent to that stuff. Like what just happened with the Four Horsemen hardcore run with Tiny Violin, with the how he basically promoted Judgment Day with that entire situation and destroyed a lot of accounts for people. But, when it comes to game cheats in multiplayer games, a lot of gamers are united that this is really shitty behavior. Like, a lot of people don't like it. I don't like it. Like, if you're cheating in a multiplayer video game and making everyone's experience that more difficult, yeah, you're a bad person for that. Because, I've run through this in my games. Like, you never know whether that person beat you because it's skill or whether they're cheating. Like, I've had situations where people shot me through walls, and I'm like, how did they know I was there? Maybe they got lucky, or maybe they were cheating. Like, that type of mindset starts to seep into into gaming in general. It was so bad that in PUBG, I remember that they actually asked the creators of PUBG to ban all Chinese servers because cheating was happening so rampantly over there. But regardless, yeah, it just doesn't look good. So what a freaking waste. Kid doesn't realize how difficult he makes it to do things like this again. Hope everyone has a nice weekend, though. Yeah, again, like, it's just going to be in the back of your mind whenever you think about doing something nice. And whoever we have, Asmongold, he says, at least he's doing it for money and not giving them out for free like a bitch. Which is a funny way to look at that stuff. I agree. He's making that money. Respect the hustle. Like, absolutely. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Because there are always going to be people there who are willing to spend hundreds, probably thousands of dollars on these cheats. Which I don't get. Like, why would you do that? But, you know, some people want to feel superior in video games or make themselves feel like they actually are, you know, better at something that they actually... I just don't get cheating in multiplayer games. I just feel like you're losing out on the experience and it just makes you look like a bad person. So what a roller coaster. Who cares? Call out CPS next time. Quit bag watching. To teach clenching. Yes. Man, you replaced the PC and abusive parents smashed, and I thought your interest ended at that point. Why does this make sense? Either way, I don't know. Like, I think you should just applaud yourself for doing something good for a kid. How he chose to use this gift, yeah, it's very crappy, but in the end of the day, you did something good. It's like that old proverb. I can't remember the specifics, but I remember Josh Strive Hayes actually said it. It's the idea that you're willing to help an orphanage, and he tells a rabbi, I'm doing this for my own gain, like for the idea of karma, that something good might happen to me down the line. And he says, do you think the orphans care? Like, at the core of this, you did something good, and just take that win. Yeah, what he's doing with that gift is kind of crappy, but at the same time, you did do something good, and I think you should take that as a victory. Regardless, tell me what you think in the comments below. I love to hear other people's opinions. That's it from me. If you liked the video, like it, dislike it if you dislike it, and that's me signing out. Goodbye.